Hello everyone, welcome to NEET Edge. In today's video, we will be solving an important question from the chapter Current Electricity. So let's start. The question is, water boils in an electric kettle in 20 minutes after being switched on. Using the same main supply, the length of the heating element should be dash to dash times of its initial length if the water is to be boiled in 15 minutes. So it says that initially water boils in 20 minutes and afterwards we change the length of the heating element, because of which the water boils in 15 minutes. So we have to find the change in length, either increased or decreased. So we will use the formula H is equals to V square upon R into T. We know that R, that is resistance, is equals to rho L by A. So H is equals to V square upon, in place of R we will use this rho L by A into T. In question it's written that using the same main supply, which means voltage is constant, so V square will be constant, and the heating element is also kept constant, only the length changes. So rho and A will also be constant, so H will be directly proportional to T upon L. So we got this relation. Now if we look at both the cases, so in the first case, let the time taken to boil is T1, which is equal to 15 minutes, and the length of the heating element, let it be L1. And in the second case, let the time taken to boil be T2, which is equals to 15 minutes, and the length of the heating element be L2. Now in both the cases same amount of water is boiled, and for the same amount of water the heat required will also be same, as we know from the formula H is equals to ml. This formula comes from thermal physics chapter. H is equals to ml. Here m is the mass and L is the latent heat of vaporization. So here same amount of water is boiled in both the cases, so m will be same for both and L have a constant value, so H will be same for both the cases. Let H for the first case is H1 and for the second case is it's H2, so it will be same and H1 will be equals to H2, and we know the relation that H is directly proportional to T upon L. So we can write here that H is directly proportional to T upon L, which means T1 by L1 will be equals to T2 by L2. Now we note that the value of T1 is 20 upon L1 is equals to T2 is 15 upon L2. From this we got L2 is equals to 3 by 4 L1. So from this we can say that the length is decreased to 3 by 4 times of its initial length. So if we look at the option, first of all the length is decreased, so answer will be either 3 or 4th option, and length is decreased to 3 by 4 of its initial value, so 3rd option will be the right answer.